look, it's Cosmic Casino Zone. It's not sequential anymore, Gabe.
Wait, what? No, I know. What? Wait.
No.
Yeah, this is...
This is the Gumball bonus.
Yeah, the Gumball bonus stage. Oh, we couldn't do Casino Night?
No, Sega doesn't own Casino Nights theme.
Oh, that's right.
Like I said, Sonic 2 royalties. It's all Sonic 3 music. However, they don't own Carnival Night either.
I was gonna say, but wait a minute, they couldn't do Carnival Night then either.
Because that's in Michael Jackson territory.
That's Michelle Jackson.
Michelle Jackson.
Probably not actually Michael Jackson, just somebody who he hired to work with him.
Yeah, produces a similar sound, but sure as hell does sound like something he'd do.
I mean, if they really wanted to, they could go with Beta Carnival Night, but I don't think the devs of this game knew about that song.
Yeah. Wasn't it only just released like 2 years ago?
Well, okay, there's a couple things about this. Firstly, the beta itself was first made public in 2019, believe it or not.
That's what it was, yeah.
The even earlier beta songs were first heard in when Sonic Origins came out in 2022. And before any of that, they were used in the Windows 95 port.
Yeah, and then they sounded terrible because yeah, but then when they sounded good, they were good.
Well, it's not just because of the MIDI instruments though. So, fun fact about that port: not only did they use MIDI instruments, and also they pulled specifically from the prototype. I believe probably the same build that Sega used for Sonic Origins soundtrack. Because there are a couple quirks about other songs, most notably Sky Sanctuary, that tell you exactly this came from a prototype. Sky Sanctuary and Mushroom Hill are the two most obvious examples.
Down in Mushroom Hill, I got to find my lost piece.
Just because of certain quirks about them that don't sound right. Oh yeah. I want to talk about the Neo Geo Pocket Color for a second. This is a funny little console, okay? So,
funny little console.
This thing was released in black and white in Japan exclusively before they made a color variation, like not even a year later that released worldwide, okay? Now, I need to make it very clear. So this was a 5th gen handheld. It released near the in the latter, it released near the end of the 90s, and it was meant to compete against the Game Boy Color and the WonderSwan. And it had an edge over the WonderSwan in that it actually released internationally. The WonderSwan sold more worldwide.
Based. Wah, wah.
The console that only released in Japan sold more units than the one released worldwide.
That's pretty crazy.
That's so fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, if you want to know what I think the library has something to do with it. Now, it is worth noting, Game Boy Color trounced both of them by a landslide. But I don't think anybody's surprised about that.
No, that's the only one that I really knew of.
Right. So the thing is, the Neo Geo Pocket had this game, and mostly just watered down ports of arcade games after that, like just handheld D-makes, if you will. It even had one of the 2 Mega Man arcade games, believe it or not. Power Battle and Power Fighters.
Did it? What?
Yeah. And you can actually...
Handheld?
And you can actually play those specific versions on Switch.
Are they ass?
I could not tell you. I have not tried them for myself.
Okay.
But it's like they're in one package. It's called Mega Man Battle and Fighters.
Oh. Cool.
And actually, that Switch port is the first release of it in North America. That specific version, I mean.
I was gonna say, because I played it on the Anniversary Collection.
You know, it also had some 8-bit Fatal Fury and King of Fighters stuff, because it's SNK, of course it did.
Yeah.
But
I fucking can't believe Snake Man is shooting power geysers at me.
This is all I know of that's even on the damn thing. There's probably a Killer Instinct, or not Killer Instinct, fucking Metal Slug, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
There's probably a Metal Slug thing on there.
Mission start.
Anyway, so yeah, that's basically all I know of that's on this thing. The WonderSwan, by comparison, had the first ever handheld versions of Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 4.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, I think that says a lot in of itself. That also had a Mega Man game on it. It wasn't very good, but it sure had a Mega Man game on it.
Oh, multi-layered Skyscape.
Yeah.
I was like, I really love the buildings in the background, and then you went up. It's like, oh, it's the same. This is what they mean by the multiverse.
Sonic Cinematic Universe.
Sonic Cinematic Universe.
SCU.
Sonic Cinematic Multiverse.
What the fuck is Southern California University?
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Wait, isn't it USC?
Oh, it is.
University. Or something.
Okay.
Maybe there is. You should start the Southern California University and give it some competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Yeah,
What do you think they would be known for?
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, dudes, bros, what's good? It's your boy, Gabby C here. We're gonna be doing some blow. We're gonna get you full ride sponsorships as long as you can fucking smash back this bottle of Everclear.
Anyway,
Oh, dude, wait.
Somebody
no,
else-
that's a genius idea because you give them 90% off tuition. You make them smash back a bottle of Everclear. Their brain damage prevents them from ever being able to graduate. And so then you have students for life paying the 10% tuition for like 80 years.
She gets it. She knows what's cooking.
Okay, but how many people is that going to fool?
Oh,
how
I
long
got
do you
3
think the
Eggman.
scam will last?
Do you know how many dumbasses are in California?
There are a lot of
Places
people in
practically
California.
well, I mean, they
places
chose
practically
to
run.
live in California, so...
Yeah, places practically run by them, so, you know,
Aren't
there's no shortage.
Californians.
Anyway, somebody out there with a brain might ask the very important question of why would Square ever consider making their first handheld ports of FF1, 2, and 4 on the WonderSwan and not the significantly more popular Game Boy Color?
Totally thinking that. I was totally gonna ask that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I have a brain.
Me 5.
It's okay, you don't have to admit it, but you don't have to admit you weren't thinking that, but it is a legitimately good... It is a legitimately good question because, you know, you think about business, like you'd obviously want to sell your game on the best-selling console, right?
Real.
But here's the
Right.
thing. At this particular time, Square and Nintendo hated each other.
Oh,
Basically,
they went through a bad breakup.
So what happened was Square started development of FF7 on the N64. They realized they couldn't do everything they wanted to on cartridges, so they moved it to the PlayStation 1. Nintendo said, don't come back. And then when FF7 was such the absolute smash hit that it was, that did even more damage to the relationship.
Oof. Well, talk shit, get hit.
Yep.
That's facts.
Yeah.
If you leave, you'll never find anyone better or find somebody a billion times better.
So anyway,
Well, whatever.
How fucking dare you?
So anyway, Square and Nintendo weren't on speaking terms until Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on GameCube happened. The end. Next time on Junpro comes, maybe we'll talk about the game.
No.
No?
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-mm.
No.